Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Battlefield Waltz, continuing Wilhelm's route. We're out. We ditched Wilhelm because, like, he's such a square. And we're looking for the Deimos, which, again, if we had brought Wilhelm, I would have been it would have been attracted right to his salty personality. But anyway, we were out on patrol. Well, we were going on patrol, met Chalet and Tifolet, and here we are. Where is it? That didn't sound like his voice. Where is it? I can't. Listen, I can't. Chalet can't be the first voice I do in a part. It's not working. Anyway. Maybe we can come back at night. Oh, well, the Nirvana kids aren't allowed to go out. Huh. Look, someone's collapsed on the ground over there. You see, a memory flitted through my mind. I didn't want to believe it, but I recognized the person lying in the grass. Oh, it's Igor of Romua. Did Nike kill him because... Huh? I knew it. You've met him before. No, I just saw him at Azul before. King Sarazar told me his name at that time, so I... Is he dead? Tifolet checked Igor's pulse without hesitation. Too bad. He's alive. Tifolet! High five for that, because we were all thinking it. And then leave him here. Huh? He seems like the cunning type. What if he decides to blame us for this? I don't want to heal him either. I don't have anything against Romulus so far, but I just don't like him. I feel like that... Tifolet's like, I don't have anything against him, but I don't like him. And it's like, but you kind of do, because... Was Romula, like, the reason and the war and everything and why all those people died and then you locked them all in? I feel like it was, because they're always the problem, so... And this is a difficult problem. We can't just take him back to Nirvana, either. I feel like we should just leave him here. But she's probably going to be like, let's help him! Because this is where she's stupid sometimes. You know what I mean? Although, okay, to be fair, okay, she's going to be like, we have to help him because I'm just so... Girl, stop being so naive and stupid. Let him rot. But, to be fair... Leaving him here alone is not a good idea. I'd be like, someone should go get someone, like a teacher, someone, because he should be arrested. He should not just be like, let's just leave him so he can get up and prattle on back to Romula. You know what I'm saying? That would be a bad thing. But we have to help him. That's not the right thought either. It's we should take him back to Nirvana because there's no way we should leave an enemy just putzing around on our land. You know what I mean? So, yeah, of course she's going to say, let's help him. I will only agree with her if it's, we should not leave him here alone. Because that would be bad. You know what I mean? He's an enemy. But we'll see. Let's help him. But it's getting dark. Isn't it too cruel to leave him out here? Okay, no, bitch. No. He's a lieutenant of Romula. As true as that might be, it doesn't mean we shouldn't try to save him. Yes, it does. But again, it doesn't mean we should leave him here so that he can consider to futz around and do whatever he was doing, which was probably espionage. We should drag him back and throw him in a cell where he can die. You know what I'm saying? Fighting stance. Oh. Lustin immediately readied his weapon, and Asaka soon followed, hand upon his katana. Who are you? Please wait! We've no intention to harm you. I kind of feel like now we should. We are, Nirvana students, as you can tell from our uniform. We were just on our patrol here in the forest. Okay, now she's just being too stupid. She's like, we're not gonna hurt you. Just like, what are you doing here? Enemy in your territory. No. Shoot first, ask questions later. Okay, well, maybe not that extreme, but like, hey, are you okay, buddy? We're not Canada. What the fuck? Like, we need to be a little less nice. You know? Although, to be fair, if Canada's smart, they're like, we're not nice anymore. We're bordered on the United States, and you guys suck. We do suck, so... I mean, this would not be a bad time for our douchebaggery to rub off where Canada's like, fuck that shit, you guys suck, instead of just, like, taking our bullshit. Please don't take our bullshit. We don't want to take our bullshit either. So, like, you know. But, like, come on. I don't think we should just be like, oh, it's okay. Do you need some hot chocolate? Are you feeling okay? Like, no. Chain him up and drag him back to Nirvana. Like, again, I agree with not leaving him here, but I don't agree with being nice. What the fuck? I appreciate her kind heart with the, I don't really want to go to war. I'm with you there. But right now, this is not the, like, oh, sunshine and rainbows, power of friendship. No. This ain't that. Tie him the fuck up and drag him back. Okay? You gotta be a good middle ground. She's being a little bit of a, like, she's too fucking soft here. I don't know. I mean, again, being a little bit soft is gonna help. We need that balance for Wilhelm, but, like, this ain't the time for it. Now you're just being naive and dumb. Like, I don't know. And we found you collapsed here. You probably were thinking of beheading me while I was unconscious. No, but that's not a bad idea. We should have done that. Agreed. I'm with these two. Please, you two, be quiet. No, I'm with the two pretty bastards. Would you please put away your sword? I mean, I get it. We're gonna be the woman. We gotta be the voice of reason because the menfolk are, like, incapable of, like, they're all battle ready. But, like, no, I mean, like, listen, we could be the voice of reason and not be all, oh, aggressive, man, fight, but without being stupid. Like, she's just being stupid. This is just stupid. Come on. Come the fuck on. Use some common sense. Like, this isn't a battlefield, so we should avoid unnecessary conflict. Okay. I mean, I'll be like, I would like to avoid unnecessary conflict in general. Sure, but again, she's being too soft on this. How naive of you. I mean, he's not wrong. Despite his words, Igor sheathed the sword. Oh. But my relief was short-lived. Lustin took a step forward. Oh, you can't get away with a part without several O's. She already said it. You're a lieutenant of Romuald, aren't you? What the hell are you doing here? Oh? Are the people of Romuald not even allowed to enter Milvaria? Yeah, that. To think that kind-looking Quinquiora was really so closed-minded. You're putzing around in the woods near Nirvana, and you're sus as fuck, so... I was simply looking around town. It was for reference on nation building. Or taking down. Nation destroying. Then why were you collapsed here? Were you by any chance attacked by a Deimos? Deimos? What's that? Oh, maybe you have a different name for it in Romua. What's this black mist? Igor's expression visibly tensed, and we all looked at each other. His face told us everything we needed to know. Yes, and so he's evil. So while the black mist tells us that you're a hateful, vile person, so... I mean, the Deimos aren't all bad, right? So you did at least see it. Did it approach you, or... I haven't seen anything like that. You may be Nirvana students, but you're so childish. Did you really think you could deceive me with those petty lies? No, this isn't a lie. And then we're trying to defend her. No, stop it. We're not lying. Like, she's being a little too, like, 12-year-old girl here. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just crabby today. I think I'm just crabby. Because, like, it's this whole, like, no, guys, we should help him. We're not lying. It's like, you don't have to, I guess it's because they put exclamation. She could have been like, what? We're not lying. What the fuck is wrong with you? But instead she's like almost like, I'm not lying, Daddy. You're being mean. Like, I'm just reading it wrong, I think. Just because right now she's not my favorite. Right now I kind of want to slap her for just like, no, we have to be nice. And then now she's like throwing a hissy fit because he doesn't believe us instead of being like, we're not lying, you dick. Call him what he is. He's a dick. I'm not listening to your nonsense. I'm leaving. We shall meet again on the battlefield. See? But that just tells you he was here for no good. Oh. And then the fucking O again. Today was probably not a good day for me to play this part. I don't know. He was definitely frightened. Yes. So he did see it. He wouldn't overreact unless he did. Right. I noticed a black shadow surrounding that man. Was that... Huh? Asaka? Oh, so you're one of us. You've got good senses on you. If you'd like, do you want to be my student? You'd make a great mage. And this is like the first time anyone's ever, like, told Asaka that he has magical prowess. Huh? And now we're back to Goofy. Is that true, Asaka? No, as far as I know, I'm just ordinary. I don't know much about them, but my mother's family might be. It's a Bang Mage? That sounds amazing! They aren't necessarily mages, though. Look at him blushing! He's so adorable! Oh, he's so precious! I've always had a sharper intuition than others since I was young, but that's it. Really. Also, I've already chosen to master the way of the sword, so I'm sorry. You could do both, though. Do you know how much damage you could do? Just to all of our hearts and people on the battlefield? Not their hearts, but just them in general. If you were, like, fucking flinging magic spells and wielding a sword, like... Asaka, come on. Come on. Like, that. Come on. You don't have to be one or the other. Be both. I see. That's too bad. Back to our original topic. First of all, what exactly is that black shadow? Is it what I'm thinking it is? There's no doubt it's a Deimos. But I can't tell whether it's possessed him or he's simply being influenced by it for now. Well, he's also a douche already, so it's really going to be hard to tell. Should we chase and capture him? That would turn into an international incident. Oh, right. This is quite troublesome. The Deimos itself hasn't materialized yet, so the purification magic won't work. But he's too important for us to simply apprehend. It could lead to war. Neither of those situations sounds good. I think the most you can do right now is report this to your instructors and wait for Queen Kyora's orders. Yeah. Oh, that's me. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, that's what we should have done. Dragged him back to Nirvana and been like, we found this motherfucker in the woods. Oh, it smells delicious as always. Back on Main Street, Lustin twitched his nose in front of Green Drops. Oh, I'm sorry, Bird. I went to itch my nose and he instantly was like, Bshwing! From my shoulder to like, need to snug in your hand. Okay, well, now I only have one hand. Okay, you can just snugs. You're so cute. I got a lot of birdie dander on my fucking shoulder all of a sudden. You can make me look like I have dandruffs. I know. No, don't you bite the headset. If you want to honk and talk to people, you can. I know they can hear you sometimes. But right now you're just being like, you're just mumbling. Just mumbling. You just, because it's dark up here. I know it kind of is, but sorry, buddy. I'd like to drop by, but we need to hurry up and report to Alias about Igor. You're right. Hey! Wilhelm! Wilhelm walked towards us from the plaza. Oh. There's 15 O's in every fucking... But Jesus Christ. O is the MVP of this fucking game, I swear. You were at the plaza? Yeah, something like that. See ya. Hey, wait! We're about to return to Nirvana. How about we go back to get... I'm busy right now. See ya. Maybe he just hates us. Huh? Yeah, you're probably right. See, I think Wilhelm, like, we invited him to go, and he's like, yeah, it sounds boring, and nobody else wanted him to go. And, like, so he's mad that we are, like, hanging out with Asaka and Lustin. Probably more mad about Lustin, to be fair, but... we're normal humans, so maybe it's impossible for us to understand what he's thinking. Or maybe not. At least I can tell he was feeling guilty towards her. Just because he's the cursed sword doesn't mean his mind is inherently different. I forgot Chalet and Tifalet were still here. So, yeah, then he's really like, you're hanging out with Chalet and fucking Lustin. He might just be afraid of this new world. Afraid? He was inside the sword for centuries, right? So he doesn't know anyone in this period, and all the places he knew are gone. If it were me, I'd be scared and lonely. See, and, like, I like the fact that Chalet is like, instead of being like, he sucks, he's like, he sucks, but he's probably scared and lonely, to be fair. Oh. It's hard to imagine looking at him, though. Anyway, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna grab something at the tavern. See ya! I have a scheduled meeting with a customer, so I have to go too. Be careful on your way back. Yeah, see you later. And that thing Chalet said at the end hit hard. And despite the fact that guy doesn't seem like the type to get lonely, when you think about his situation... Yeah. Alright, I'll tell Posh that too. Aw, you guys. The anxiety I felt since dealing with Wilhelm's outburst finally started to calm down. As long as he lived in Nirvana, I wanted him to get along with others. This, her being like a little soft My Little Pony princess about like Wilhelm, doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? It's like, I just want everyone to get along, guys. It's like, okay, I can feel that. Sure, I can get behind that. But why can't we hug Igor? Igor, why can't we just hug it out? Girl, no, you need to bitch slap the fuck out of that man. Stop it. Don't be dumb. There is a time to be a sentimental softie, and Igor and Romulo is not that time. Okay? Now let's go back. We need to report what happened today. And Alice is going to be like, and you let him fucking walk out? Alice is going to be like, no, you did the right thing letting him go. And if you had stabbed him, I would have said that was probably the right thing too. Because he'll never disagree with you. Has he ever, like... I don't know. Upon returning to Nirvana, we made the report to Instructor Alias. He mentioned that he'd immediately notify Queen Kiora with a grave face that Deimos wasn't our only concern. The fact that the Lieutenant of Romula had appeared in the capital of Milvaria meant that war could break out in the near future, which it will. I should prepare for the worst, which you should. I stared at my right hand. I wasn't able to summon the cursed sword anymore. Well, yeah, because it's Wilhelm now. I had to do my best and not just take advantage of everyone's kindness. Upon returning to my room, I felt so tired and crouched down. It was a long day. A dramatic one at that. Yuriana, I'm sorry for everything. Don't worry, I don't mind one bit. I really wonder if he'll get along with everyone. You know, we were getting like a fuck ton of CGs really in that first part. We haven't had any in a while. Come on now, we need CG time. Lustin and Chalet seemed to understand his situation, but not everyone would. Right. I keep worrying about what kind of trouble he could be causing in the boys' dorm right now. Well, I think the guys are too scared to even talk to him now. Hey, you'd already met the spirit of the cursed sword before you came here, right? Yeah. Was he always like that? Well, he was actually a young boy. Huh? Until recently, he had the appearance of a child that was about 12 years old. See, so when I'm like, he's like 12, I'm not underestimating. They like 12. Like, I don't... Like, they're like 25. They look 12. That's the part that matters. But he doesn't right now. Yeah. So, these things just happen? I guess? Even I'm surprised. You're like, he was a twerpy little child, and now he's like a twerpy man with, like, really, really nice cleavage. And I don't know what's going on. He's still kind of twerpy, don't get me wrong. This is way beyond comprehension. It's beyond my understanding, too. It's just surprise after surprise. Wait till he kisses you and tells you he's in love with you. That'll be a real surprise. It must be. But maybe you act like his mother because you went through all that. Huh? Oh. Oh, this was Leonidas that said that. Why are you apologizing? You awakened him, but you're not his mother or anything. Do I really act like his mother? You do. Ouch. But I just feel responsible for... Yeah, I know you can't help it. I was shocked by Uriana's comment about my relationship with Wilhelm. Mother, you're like, no, I want him to call me mommy, but not like that. You know, it's really kind of weird, because you're like, he could be my daddy. You know what I mean? And you say that, and it's a little disturbing. Let's be real. But when you're like, I'll be his mommy, that just sounds gross. That just sounds, like, all disturbing. So, like, is it just really kind of fucked up that we, like, you can call someone a daddy and, like, it's not as disturbing as if you were to call someone mommy? Like, I don't know. Is it just me? I don't know. Weird. I'm acting like Wilhelm's... The instructor said something similar just the other day. But it's hard to ignore him. Oh, but he won't get a chance to get along with other boys if you keep coddling him. Oh, no, that's not good. How about you ask one of the guys for some advice? Like Asaka. He's a sensible guy. He also has tried to get along with Wilhelm and is very tolerant of everybody, so... And that's it. Hold on, I had an itch in the back of my neck, and I only have one hand. Please help me figure out how to get Wilhelm to get along with everyone, Asaka. Alright. Has he been okay, though? It's been a week. Did he make any friends in the boys' dorm? Okay, now we're definitely acting like his mother, because we're like, how's he doing in school? Is he okay? It's been rough on him since his father passed away. Or left and went to get cigarettes and never came back. Is that a no? I'm not sure if it even is a no. He doesn't even come out of his room. I knew it. I think the other guys are kind of avoiding him. Probably because of the argument with Leston on his first day. Normally people around here bond through training, but that can be dangerous in this case for a lot of reasons. Right. Did you come up with something? Let's have tea. I'm good at making it. Tea? I'll prepare it, so how about we meet up in the backyard tomorrow after classes? I'll tell the other guys myself. Sure? Is he winking at me? Like, he was like, let's have tea tomorrow, winking at me. Asaka, are you flirting with me? Because, like, I thought this was Wilhelm's route, but if it's your route, I'm cool with that. Sorry, Wilhelm. Like, Asaka's just precious and adorable, and I love him. Although, to be fair, I hate to say he's a little, like... He doesn't fade into the wallpaper. I don't forget he's there. But they made him, like, very flat and you know what I mean? Like, he's not like one-dimensional, I guess. But it's just, he is very flat. He's just very sweet and nice. Because... he's not a love interest, so he's not going to have that, like, main character energy. He has side character energy, where you're like, he's adorable and precious, and I love him, but he really is kind of beige. You know what I mean? Like, everybody else is, like, bright, feisty colors or something about them, and poor Asaka is beige. And I'm sure he's got colors deep down, but it's one of those, they were like, no! We're not going to figure out anything else. We're just going to go very... kind of just simplistic with him just make him sweet and adorable, and that's about it. Like, you know? He's, I don't want to say basic, because he's not, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Like, the other characters, like, yes, he's a great fighter. He's third in the class. Awesome. Okay. And he's really sweet, and he's very helpful, but that's very flat. There's not a lot of dimension to him, but that's just because he's a side character, so they didn't develop the rest of it. I'm sure, aside from, like, possibly having, like, mage abilities, that's about the most intriguing thing that they kind of don't delve into. If they made him a love interest, he'd have so much more going for him, but they were like, let's just do the basics, a couple bullet points for him instead of the 14-page essay that they have for the rest of them, you know? So... yes, compared to our other boys, you're not nearly as exciting, but at the same time, you're not nearly as exciting, so it might be nice. You're like, sometimes we could use a nice tea break, and this will be good. But also, why are you winking at me? Let's get back to that. Unless he's like, oh, maybe, did you see Wilhelm around me and thought, if you invite me to tea, maybe Wilhelm will get jealous? Because he was, I mean, they didn't show him in that scene where Chalet's like, oh, he's bothered by something about you, like, whatever he said. And then was like, oh, he feels guilty toward you. And, you know, he's probably scared and whatever. So it's like, I wonder if Asaka was like, oh, Wilhelm's there. Oh, hey, we should have tea. I'll just tell everybody else. And then Wilhelm's going to bust in like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't know. What does he exactly mean by being good at making tea? Does that mean he's good at brewing it? But if so, why the backyard? I see she's even like, what's going on? Why did he wink at me? Having tea outdoors does sound like fun. After class, I was sent on an errand at the port by my instructor. Hey! Mark! Mark, who was fishing at the port, noticed me and showed a bright smile. Big sister, it's been a while. I'm so happy to see you doing so well. Yeah, I've been great. Oh, did I get in the way of your fishing? Not at all. I learned how to fish just recently. That sounds like fun. What can you catch around here? I haven't caught anything, so I don't know. Don't worry, I know you will in no time. Yeah! Mark smiled happily. It was hard to believe he was the same boy found crying in the forest. Hey, well, you would have been scared and crying in the forest if you were him too. What brings you to the port, big sis? I'm just delivering something to the trading company over there. Oh, so you're doing an errand. That's great. I need to work as hard as you, Mark. Yeah, I'm going to study lots. I want to learn how to fight with the sword and the languages of other countries. I'm rooting for you. Well, I have to go now. Yeah, see ya. We waved at each other until we were out of sight. I'm glad to see he's doing well. From the looks of it, he'll be all right. I'm sure they're giving him lots of encouragement. Transitions! Sorry. I was busy thinking, like, do I have time to put my remote down to try to itch another? Very itchy. Huh. That night, on my way to pick lunaria flowers, I heard an unfamiliar sound. A flute? Who's playing it? No one's ever mentioned anyone who could play before. Oh, that was the title of the chapter, something about a flute. So it's probably fucking Wilhelm. Curious, I listened to the melody some more. The performer would cut the song abruptly at times, revealing their lack of skill. Aw. Maybe they just started practicing to improve. Sorry, bird. The music was strangely enticing, though, so I tiptoed toward the direction of the sound. Oh, we can hear it. Yep. Ooh. It is him, but we got a CG. Oh. Look, he's kind of pretty with in this one with the flute and everything. I was like, he's kind of pretty with the CG, but my brain was like, no, in the CG with the flute. That's the word. I was slightly distracted. He's pretty in this one. Some of them are like beautiful CGs. You're like, wow, they're great. And other ones, you're like, they look a little goofy. Like, let's be real. So I was a little distracted by the pretty one. As soon as I saw who it was, I almost shouted. I had to quickly stop myself. Wilhelm? I was so surprised to see him here, I ended up frozen in place. What a surprise. He never mentioned this before. Then I realized that I didn't really know anything about Wilhelm. We were fused together, but we hadn't spoken much. Now, as a human, we still didn't speak. Huh. The melody suddenly started to make me feel nostalgic. While I had heard people play the flute before, I'd never heard this tune. Yet, something about this melody made my heart stir in my chest. Because you were fused with him, so you have memories. What is this? Maybe I was just overthinking things. Or perhaps I subconsciously remembered it from somewhere. I feel like I want to ask Wilhelm, but at the same time, I feel like we should just not disturb him. But for his route, maybe talking to him and asking him would be better, especially because it's probably something you're feeling nostalgic about, something that was from his past because you were fused together. So if you ask him, it'll be like, oh, we do have a connection or something, you know? Yeah, okay. I was like, leaving doesn't seem like the totally best option, even though we don't want to disturb him, but... No, I have to ask him, though. Oh, no, I have to ask him. Wilhelm! We scream at him, Wilhelm! And scare the shit out of him. We should just, like, walk up slowly. Whoa! Oh, it's you. Don't scare me like that. But he loves that we scared him like that. Well, he liked that we're here. I'm sorry. I was just curious about that music you were playing. What's it called? And what I was playing? Sorry, I don't know either. I just knew how to play it. Oh, okay. And what are you doing here this late? Lunaria flowers grow in these parts. I pick and deliver them to town a few times a week. Right. I think you've mentioned that before. Or maybe not. Wait. Wilhelm, where did you get that flute? When we walked around town yesterday, he didn't buy anything. It seemed odd that he suddenly had a flute with him. Well, he also was out in town and had an errand that he was like, I gotta go. Yesterday, remember? Oh, I didn't pick it up anywhere. Just always had it with me. Oh, interesting. You had it? Even inside the sword? Okay, that also works. I guess so, but I never noticed it while I was inside. Oh, really? When I became human again, I realized I had it under my armor. Wilhelm smiled as he looked at the delicate ornamentation on the flute. So it's obviously something that you had, that you could play, probably, you know, ages ago. I wondered if I could play it, so I tried it out. And it was no good. Even I could tell I sucked. Still, you might have been good once. It's practice again, you know. That's not true. You don't have to be so considerate. I know I'm no professional. Well, now that I think about it, why do we even have this flute when I can't play it at all? I remembered the dream. I never confirmed it with him, but... So, do you remember your past at all? No, I do remember, but not all of it. Some memories are too old, so parts of them are missing. I mean, remember when we talked about the King of Digroth? I only have a feeling a guy like that existed. I see. At this point, I didn't know what to do. I felt it best not to trouble Wilhelm with the details of my dream, but I felt like I should. Hey, Wilhelm? What? You appeared in one of my dreams. He's like, oh yeah? What kind of dream? Not like that, you freak. Huh? What was the dream about? Hold on. What the hell is this? Remind me later. I don't want that. Go away. No, I don't want... Like, that's so annoying. Anyway. I did my best to explain my dream to him, despite not being able to remember it all. Huh. So that kind of thing can happen. So, is it all true? It wasn't me in the dream, but a lot of those details sound familiar. You guess? Didn't I tell you that I don't remember everything? So I can't say for sure if it's true or not. Get it? Oh, yeah. Just forget about that dream for now. Probably doesn't mean anything. I feel like... I would say we're probably going to say, no, I can't. Because, like, no, I can't let it go. You know what I mean? Because I'd be like, no, I want to get to know you, and, like, I can't. Like, you're trying to hold on to a piece of him. Yeah, okay. Even if you say that, I can't. Why? Why? Well, it's not something I can forget that easily. If you insist, I won't bring this up anymore, but I will remember it. Whatever. And he's like, oh, she's gonna remember dreams of me. Well, I need to start working if I'm gonna make it back before curfew. Sure. Hey, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear you play again. That song was beautiful. If I feel like it. That's fine. Well, I'm off now. I waved at Wilhelm and headed to the hill with the Lunaria. He's like, yeah. She digs me. Transitions. Do we dig him? Yes, we do. Of course we do. Like... After classes the next day, I invited Wilhelm to the backyard. We had a nice talk about the flute last night, so maybe he'll be more friendly, so we're going to, like, lure him into the tea party? You know what I mean? See, like, and like, okay, so like in the last part, well, was it the last part? Yeah, whatever. With Chalet, it's like, God, you're being a twat. God, you're being such a douche. But see, now he's being like a little bit nice. I think he's just a douche around other people. Which, I get he doesn't trust them, whatever. But like, we're talking to him, and he's like, whatever. I don't know. Why are you asking me? Like, okay, I guess. Like, so he's like a little softer with us, which is cute. Okay? And now he's being like kind of cute and adorable, and now I don't hate you. But that pendulum's gonna swing and it's gonna be like, God, you're such a pain in the ass. But again, it's like, it's just the swing, and it's just gonna be until he settles the fuck down. You know what I mean? Like, he's a wild swinging pendulum right now. It's just going fucking all over the place. Which, I mean, is fair, and that's what I expected. But he'll settle the fuck down and then actually be like, he'll probably still be a little feisty, but it'll be in like a cuter kind of way. And a little like, God, you need to be slapped. So, and like right now, he's being totally fine. He's like, you're a little spicy, but like not in a bad way. You know, and we'll see what happens at this tea party. Oof. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, thank goodness. You actually brought him today. Saka? What is this? There were lots of mysterious tools in front of him. I'd never seen any of them before. These are tea ceremony utensils from Zepang. Is it your first time seeing them? Why is he blushing and winking at us? Stop flirting with me, Asaka. What the fuck? Actually, keep doing it. I love it. It is. I'll whisk the tea right now, so have a seat. Count me out. See ya. Hey! Wilhelm, annoyed, was about to walk away, but I grabbed his arm. I think, too, that he is probably, like, when we're spending time with other guys, there's probably a little bit of a jealousy thing. You know what I mean? Like, but he just can't admit it, you know? Wait, Wilhelm, Asaka prepared all this for us, you know? What's that got to do with me? It has everything to do with you. How? Posh, Nike, and Lustin will come by later. We're doing this for you, so please stay. No. You said you want me to be kinder to people, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna try and be chummy with them. But you should try to get... I don't feel like it. Willem tried to walk away, but... Hey, we're here, Asaka! Wow, so this is tea from Zepang? I've never seen the actual thing before. Hey, Asaka. Thanks for your invite. Oh, Wilhelm. You leaving already? Yeah. All right, well, see ya. We'll show her a good time. I was like, Lustin's going to be the one to put his arm around me and be like, it's okay, I'll keep her company. You know what I mean? Just to purposely flare Wilhelm's jealousy. And he didn't even have to do it. He's just like, we'll show her a good time. Oh, Lustin. Lustin. I mean, Wilhelm, you should be concerned. The man's name is Lustin. He puts the lust in Lustin, let's be real. Hi! I thought you were leaving. You bastard. Come on, you two. I stood between them as they seemed about to break out in a fight. Wilhelm suddenly squatted down and looked at Asaka. So, Wilhelm, again, you can't fight with Lustin and the man harem if you think you're showing up here. I'm just saying. I don't know right now. You're standing at the door, but like, I don't know. It might deny you entry if you keep being a dick. Like, see, now he's, but like, you can't fight in the man harem. I'm pretty sure I can teach Lustin a thing or two and be like, stop fighting! And Lustin will listen to me, but you're so feisty, I don't know if you will yet. I'm just saying. You're gonna have to sleep in a tent out back. Like, there is the shame shed in the back of the man harem outside, and that's where you go if you fight in the man harem and you cause shame. You go in the shame shed, okay? Like, this is why I don't go to a therapist, because if I did and I talked about this shit, I'd be committed, okay? They'd be like, no. Actually, a padded room with like a nice coat that would let me hug myself all day might not be just a bad thing. Can we put Velcro on it and then on the walls so I can like have a Velcro wall and like throw myself against the wall? It might be fun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Oh no, but I miss my bird. I would, but they let me take you? No, probably not. And then we wouldn't be able to play games, but we could live in our Delulu land forever. I don't know. Just saying. Hey, you. I have a name, and it's Asaka. But please try to remember it. Asaka. Yes? Make me some tea. What? I changed my mind. If you insist on making tea, I'll do you the honor of drinking it. A pleasure to have you. I'll make some right away. Make me some tea, please? The word is please. God. Ugh, so bitter. Probably is, to be fair, but... Asaka, how dare you trick me? This is not tea. It is tea. It's a proper, official, and traditional drink from my country. Isn't it delicious? What? Why is he winking again? Why is Asaka so fucking winky? Are you messing with me? How can I drink something that tastes like boiled dirt? I mean, it's boiled leaves. It's tea juice. It's like, coffee is just bean water, and this is just leaf juice. So, let's be real. Oh, really? This is the best drink I've ever had in my life. It is a rather acquired taste, but I kind of like it. It's bitter, so help yourself to these sweets. Oh no, that's Asaka. I was like, why is Wilhelm offering us sweets? Well, it is bitter, so help yourself to these sweets. Wow! Asaka took out some sweets I'd never seen before from a basket. They looked like light pink flower petals. Is this edible? Are you sure? It's too pretty to eat. He's like, it's soap. I'm just kidding. It's made to be eaten. Enjoy. Hey, Asaka. You sure you're not just trying to harass me here? If I were, I would only give you the tea. I think this tastes good. Nikkei finished the pale green drink and smiled gently, so I'm assuming it's supposed to be matcha? Maybe. Is matcha bitter? I don't know. Huh. Or are they just having green tea? I don't know. I'm kind of curious what kind of tea they're having. I don't know where different teas come from, dude. I know nothing about no motherfucking tea, okay? I drink coffee. Like, I like iced tea. I don't think that counts. I like Long Island iced teas. That really doesn't fucking count as tea. There ain't nothing close to tea in that, but wow. You sure have great taste, Nikkei. It's not undrinkable. They make me drink this herbal soup at home when I'm sick, which is way worse.
I don't think it's bad at all. Oh, wait. I get it. And this is a drink for adults.
Lustin, oh my god. I've lived for centuries, you know.
True, but maybe you haven't matured at all on the inside.
No, Lustin, let's leave it at that. I like how nobody invited Abel. Poor Abel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We get an Osaka CG? Whose route is this? He's so precious. Like, thank fucking God. If they were going to give you a CG, they made you adorable and beautiful. Like, look at, oh, he's so beautiful. Oh. I often make tea like this whenever I feel down. I think I get it. Whisking tea with that brush looks so calming. It's called a chasen or tea whisk. Would you like to try? I mean, you do that with matcha. You use the brush and everything, right? I'd love to. Oh! They made it even better! I'm sorry. I know he's not staring at us now. He's side profile. But why is your side profile so gorgeous? Asaka's side profile might be the prettiest thing we've ever seen in this game. What is happening? And I say that, and Sarazar's CG is still in my head, but like, this is, damn, Asaka, you can't be this pretty in Wilhelm's route. Asaka dropped some green powder into a cup. He then poured some hot water inside. You do it like this, quietly. Wow. Try it out yourself. I took the uniquely shaped tool and tried to imitate Asaka. Asaka, I need you to not look at me, though, because you're like, oh! And then he's like grinning and blushing at us. They gave us so many variations of this CG. We got like 3 different variations. What the fuck? The side profile one is still the prettiest, though. Yes, that's it. You're a natural. Am I? Thank you. Is it okay if I drink it? It really matches well with these sweets. You can have as much as you want. I cannot believe we got Osaka CGs. That's amazing. Can I try making it too? Of course. Nikkei was the next one to pick up the tool. Oh, I see. It's nice to learn something new. Nikkei observed the cup he whisked and took a sip with satisfaction.
Well, there's so many ways to enjoy tea. In my country, we usually put 2 or 3 sugar cubes in a small cup.
In my place, we mix milk, herbs, and honey and boil them. That sounds good. Oh, really? That's so interesting. Where I come from, we just get coffee and we put creamer. I'm just kidding. That sounds delicious, too. Oh, Wilhelm, you finished yours. Oh, well done. I'm never drinking this thing ever again. You disliked it that much? People have preferences. Right. I'm sorry about that. But then this was just an excuse. An excuse? She was worried that you weren't getting along with us. Hey! Now you being nosy again. I'm sorry, it's just... I set up this little gathering because I wanted to support her. Also, I have something to tell you. You do? To me? Wilhelm, the day you came to the dorm, you told me you couldn't trust anyone because we might attack you in your sleep. Yeah? And that's true. I can't say everyone in Nirvana is on the side of good. As a matter of fact, she was attacked by an instructor. But do you see her hating the rest of us? It's like, that's true. We never use that. I like the fact that Asaka's the one bringing it up. If you trust no one, then no one will trust you. That's true. I mean, Wilhelm knows this. He was there. Like, he popped out of the sword.
Asaka!
I heard you've spent centuries in the cursed sword. You must have gone through so much that I could never even imagine. But please don't say you can't trust us so casually. We have hearts too. Or rather, we have our prides. Like, Asaka's so adorable. Are Asaka and Wilhelm gonna fall in love? Is this a throuple? Because, like, this is beautiful and I love this. And I would love for them to have a bromance. Like, is Asaka the one that's gonna write the little, like, Shaolei stalking, like, Wilhelm things? You know, like everybody else did it to their roommate? Like, Asaka's got such a big role here, being like, yeah, because Shaolei did Tifalet's, so it would make sense. At the very least, I can swear on my sword that I never betray my comrades in arms, and I think everyone here is the same. And don't insult us. And that was all I wanted to say. Yeah, fine. Wilhelm! I'm so happy there are a bunch of people that love to lecture me here. I really appreciate it. Wilhelm,
I know you want to chase after him, but leave him alone.
I second that. Should I? I'm sorry about that, but I thought I should tell it to him directly. I would just say thank you. There should have been a better way to say it. No, he needed to hear it exactly the way it was said. Oh my God, what the hell just happened to my guide? It got all messed up. You know what I mean? So I just feel like thank you is the right answer. I think it should just be thank you instead of being like, there should have been a better way to say that. Like, no, you know? Yeah, okay, good. It's all right. Thank you, Asaka. Like, he's got to learn to take the criticism. I kind of felt bad for him, but this is probably for the best. I want him to get along with everyone, but I didn't know how to talk about trust. So I'm relieved you said something. You didn't say anything wrong. I just want Wilhelm to trust everyone. I hope that day will come soon. For his sake, too. Yeah, thank you for today, Asaka. And everyone else, too.
It was fun trying an interesting drink. Let's do this again, Asaka.
Yeah, we should. We could bring more food and desserts and make it a big thing. Yes, that sounds great. Maybe we should invite Abel next time so he doesn't feel left out. We won't invite Wilhelm and then he'll feel left out and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Transitions! The tea party came to a close. I had no idea if Wilhelm returned to his room or wandered off to town. I was worried about him, but he needed to understand our feelings, too. If possible, it'd be nice for him to come to that conclusion himself. That'd be the first step to trust others. Now more transitions? Sorry, I was looking at the bird. I know, you're so cute. You're so cute, just all smooshed down like a little loaf.
Morning, beautiful.
Good morning.
Just so you know, he went off somewhere after breakfast. You're worried about him, aren't you?
How did he look?
He didn't seem annoyed or depressed to me. And then again, he's always got an ugly mug.
I see. Maybe he went into town.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. There's a lot of transitions lately. Oh, there we go. In the end, I didn't see Wilhelm all day. He was technically a student, so he was supposed to be in class. But because of how special Wilhelm is, the instructors might have connived his absence. What? He was in the backyard the other day. That's what I was wondering, if he went off to play the flute. After dinner, I wandered to the courtyard. I wasn't particularly looking for Wilhelm, nor taking a walk. He's here. Wilhelm was playing the same melody from the last time I found him. He's still in a bad mood, but it's been a day. Maybe I can check on him. I won't bring up yesterday's events and act nonchalant when I go up to him. Oh, hello, Wilhelm. You again? You're playing that melody hoping I would come up. Oh, sorry. Are you here for the flowers again? No, I'm just taking a walk. Sure. Wilhelm looked away annoyed, flute in hand. I guess a day wasn't enough. I'm not good with words, so maybe I should try another day. Huh? Sorry about yesterday. Oh, see? I didn't when he, whatever, everybody's lecturing me and stormed off. You're like, he's throwing a temper tantrum. He'll get over it. But, now he's being adorable. Giving me that salad cat face. You planned all that for my sake. Well, not exactly. I did ask them for advice. Seriously? How the hell were you even able to awaken me? I don't know. I'm surprised you decided to become a soldier when you're like this. Oh. Huh? Oh. Right. Totally forgot about that. No, Wilhelm, I didn't mean to... It's fine. You're only here because of me, aren't you? No, I'm not. I instinctively shouted, raw with emotion. Wilhelm looked taken aback, then frowned at me, doubtful. You don't have to be so considerate of me. I'm telling you the truth. Then why are you even here? I tried to calm myself by glancing at the magic circle in the sky. In a sense, I'm thankful to you, Wilhelm, and the cursed sword. What? I'm sure you're vaguely aware of this from the time we were merged together. But let me tell you what I'm thinking. Sure. When I first came here, I was facing the most difficult time of my life. I lost my village and my dad. I didn't know anything about the cursed sword, but everyone wanted it. And by the way, Nike's the one that killed my dad. Just passing comment here. Like I said in town the other day, people spread weird rumors about me. But everyone helped me just focus on being the best I can be. Yuriana, Queen Kiora, the instructors, Abel, Lustin, Posh, Nike, and Asaka too. He's like, who the fuck is Abel? Poor Abel's been here once. Nobody invites Abel to the party. They helped me realize I wasn't alone. They made me feel like I belong here. I'm grateful that the cursed sword gave me the chance to meet everyone. You... In that way, I think we're alike, Wilhelm. No way. Not one bit. Queen Kiora assured me once that she wanted me to find a new place that feels like home. You're the same as me, aren't you? You woke up in a new era, unsure if there's anywhere for you to belong. So, let's find it together. I'm sure there's a place for you in this world, Wilhelm. I truly believe that. A place for me, huh? Wilhelm shrugged with a sigh and stared at the flute. Wilhelm, can you play that tune for me again? Huh? I really like it. Fine. It's so strange. I think I've heard this tune before. I'm curious. Is it something that she remembers or feels nostalgic because of having been fused with Wilhelm? Or they did say our souls were connected. Were we lovers in a past life or some shit? And we're gonna bring some of that kind of in here where all of a sudden you're like, that came out of nowhere. I listened to Wilhelm's flute and closed my eyes. I want to know the name of it. But Wilhelm said he doesn't remember, so I guess it's impossible. If only I could play too. The moment I thought that, All of the nostalgia I felt was suddenly mixed with sadness. Unless, okay, we're not going to do this where in a past life we were his mother or some shit, and that's why we're mothering him now, because that'd be really creepy. Let's not do that. You can't romance someone that was in your past life. But, like, if we knew him in our past life or something, okay, sure, that's why our souls are connected, but not the, oh, I was your mom, because that's not his past life. That was ages ago, but it's still his current life. Well, I guess it was his past life because he did technically die, but still creepy, weird. But I was just like, that would be creepy and weird because then you're mothering him now. Oh, no, creepy. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, He could be my brother and I'm okay with that, but the mother in a past life thing, creepy. Let's not do that. Huh. Was I just about to cry? I'm suddenly feeling so sad. I mean, I can't blame if she had like a past life thing and knew him or something. Oh, we're back to that CG. I opened my eyes and gazed at Wilhelm. Wilhelm was playing the flute as usual. Everything was normal. Nothing happened, right? I felt relieved and closed my eyes again. No. I quit. What? Wilhelm suddenly stopped playing and stared at me. You can have this flute. Huh? I don't even remember why I have it. Thought I'd remember if I kept playing it, but so far no luck. This kind of expensive looking stuff doesn't suit me in the first place. Maybe it does, and you just don't remember. I looked at the flute closely. It did seem to be quite expensive. Are you a prince? I bet you are. Everybody else is. It might be made of silver. In places, it was even inlaid with deep blue gems. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, because, like, technically, Posh wasn't, but because King Ildis didn't have any kids, and you're his nephew, you could have ascended that throne. Lustin's a prince. Abel is absolutely a prince. Nike is just a murderer, so not a prince at all. Tifalet was the prince. So, like, everybody except for Nike is basically, like, a prince or a step away from being a prince. And Nike was literally the only one who's not. So, Wilhelm, probably a king or some shit. You know? And you'll look better with it, so take it. But, I can't. Even though you can't remember why, you had this with you. That means it must have been important to you. Well, I can't remember, so I don't care. Just take it. He's giving us a gift that's kind of adorable. And everybody else gave me jewelry. And he gave me a, like, diamond-encrusted flute. I mean, huh? But Wilhelm grabbed my hand and forced me to take the flute. The flute suits you better than me. But I don't know how to play it. And then practice. I decided against saying that he could have practiced as well. Anyway, that's that. Just learn how to play it. That's it from me. Oh, you can't give it back to me, okay? Well, I'm looking forward to hearing you play it next time we meet. Huh? But night-night. Here's a nice gift from me to you. It was something that was mine that probably meant a lot to me, but, like, whatever. I'm going to give it to you and, like, bye! And then he's like, but he says it in such a douchey way. But, like, deep down inside, it's like, it's actually kind of romantic. Hey, Wilhelm! He waved at me in seemingly high spirits as he walked away. How could I possibly do this? And also, if you put your lips on that, it's like an indirect kiss. Swooning and fainting! His lips were on it. I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.